Well, it's nearly 2 hours since the game has ended. To be honest, it still feels numb. It still feels empty. It still feels unbelievable to think what has we witnessed on the fifth day of this last Test match between England and India at the Carrington Oval. I mean, no matter how much we talk about the wisdom, when you need 35, you need 4 wickets and have 35 runs in the bank going into the fifth day. Potentially, it was supposed to be end on the fourth day, but then the rain gods, even everything dragged it into the walking day, and it's a full house, 35 on the bank, 4 wickets in hand, and suddenly you go for two boundaries on the very first couple of balls with Jimmy Overton, and then 20. Suddenly 35 becomes 28. You still need 4 wickets, and then it was all about Mohammad Siraj. I mean, it was around the same time when he dropped that catch in the boundary rope, and it was a great picture of the English supporters cheering up and calling his name, and he was absolutely shuttered. But then he didn't drop his shoulder, bowled that long spell, toil hard, 185 odd overs in the series for the 7 weeks, then to pick up the wicket of Jamie Smith, then the wrapped on the pads of Jimmy Overton. He was a bit lucky. Kumar Devasna took his eternal before raising his finger, and then the last wicket. It was a great moment to see Grace Oakes, coming down the stairs with a dislocated shoulder. Nobody believed on the opening day when he did it, but it's what the game is. Shoaib Bashir, Rishabh Pant, Oakes, but then Siraj knocking the stumps of Gus Atkinson. It just cannot be anything better than that, to be honest. And it's a great thing for me is that it's my own version of 2005 Ashes. For the fact that whenever I bump into any discussion before that, all of my seniors, who are generally senior by 5 or 6 years, they always call about the Ashes 204, by how brilliant it was. No matter you have seen 19 Ashes, you have seen BGD 2021, you have seen many great 2018 Australia, South Africa, but they always say Ashes 2005 is always best. Here you go. I want to tell them, if I'm watching the video, this is my version of the Ashes 2025. This is that much exciting was the last 7 weeks. And the fact is, India didn't even play 60% of their abilities, to be honest. Still, they have ended the series with a 2-2 drawn result. And that's how great it is. The Anderson Tendulkar Trophy, the first Anderson Tendulkar Trophy, belongs to both of the teams. And then I think India will win it next time when England make their trip. But that is the story. For England, it is a horrible story. Before the Ashes winter, they will want to forget it, to be honest. They had 60 odd runs with 7 wickets hand, but Harry Brook dismissal. Another fact I'm going to finish the video with: since Alistair Cook's retirement in 2018 at the same Oval Test match, England has not won a single series against Australia and India.